Hello. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the second half of TCA versus Prestonwood. It was a good first half for both teams. However, Prestonwood went on a 11-0 run midway through the second quarter and took a big lead. It's 28-15 the score. Starting of the third quarter for the game. 28-15 the score. Prestonwood with the lead. Here we go. Sam Norris will throw it in for TCA. TCA all blue going to my right. Prestonwood all white going to my left. Players on the floor. John Shaw, Sam Norris, Will Compton, Brett Kaufman, and Gavin Thornton. John Shaw with 11 points for TCA, leading scorer of the entire game with the ball. He dribbling inside, gives to Sam Norris, thinks about a three. Dribbling around, Sam Norris all the way down, loses it. Step back shot, no good, bad shot. Rebound, Prestonwood. Jacob Milhouse with the rebound for Prestonwood. Number 5, Stevens. And Prestonwood with a quick timeout for a nosebleed. Number 2, Galloway with the nosebleed. Jackson Plumley will come on to play for the Lions. Players on the court for the Lions: Milhouse, Stevens, McWilliams, Plumley, and Boothby. Trying to clear up the blood on the court. And so they're going to keep everyone off the court for a minute as we go and clean up the blood. Not sure how much of it there is. So it'll be a timeout for both teams as we clean up the spill. Looks to be almost about done. We'll be back to action in just a second. Once again, score 28-15, Prestonwood leading. With 7:21 to play in the third quarter. It'll be Prestonwood ball. They'll start on their half of the court now. And here we go. Stevens will take it in. And he'll keep it and be dribbling around. Stevens to Plumley. Plumley looking around. He'll give it to Stevens. Plumley down to McWilliams. McWilliams baseline. Weird pass to Stevens. Ow. Cinque Stevens. A three-pointer. Looked like his foot was on the line. It's a 3 nonetheless. 31-15 the score. Kaufman to John Shaw. John Shaw looking around. He'll give it to Sam Norris. Norris inside to Compton. Compton dribble. Good fake. Shot. Rolling in and around. And is good. Will Compton. First basket of the second half for the Trojans. Will Compton 6 points on the night. It's only John Shaw and Will Compton as the only scorers for the Trojans. John Shaw with 11, Compton with 6. Stevens on the other side for Prestonwood as they pass it around the perimeter of the court. Down inside and stolen. Bad pass from Jackson Plumley. And it'll be Thornton bringing it up for the Trojans. Thornton dribbling around, gives to Compton. Compton working on Boothby, driving all the way to the basket, puts a hard layup, no good. Rebound, Prestonwood. It's a 4-on-2 fast break and a wide open layup for Kelly Boothby. No defense on TCA's end. 8 points for Boothby in the game. Kaufman on the other side for the Trojans, dribbling it all the way in, has to pass it out to John Shaw. John Shaw driving inside. Baseline jumper, Will Compton, no good. Rebound Prestonwood, but Will Compton stole it. He'll give it to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman, top of the key, driving inside. Hard back layup. Wow, that was a weird shot. And basket was no good. It'll be out of bounds. Prestwood ball. 5 minutes to play. Third quarter. Stevens taking his time, bringing it up the court for Prestwood. Looking around. Still dribbling. Bringing it all the way back almost to the half-court line. Still dribbling. As Prestwood's looking around. Stevens passing it between different players. Plumlee driving all the way inside. Bad pass. Boothby somehow ends up with the three-pointer in and out. No good. Will Compton almost threw it back in the net. Rebounded, however, Will Compton collects it and gets the rebound. Trojans looking to get some points here. Thornton dribbling all the way inside. Has to force the pass. Kaufman taking it inside. Now forces the pass. Almost stolen by Prestwood. John Shaw, step back jumper. Off, no good. Rebound, Will Compton. Layup, good. Will Compton with the putback after John Shaw's miss is good. Will Compton, 4 points in this half. And a double dribble. Turnover, Prestwood. TCA ball, 4 minutes left to play. So Norris will throw it in to Gavin Thornton. Thornton dribbling down the court. Wow, weird layup. Like ran out of steps and couldn't pass it. Probably could have, but didn't have enough room. Plumlee now with the ball in the transition. Good defense from John Shaw. All the way inside. Stolen, John Shaw. John Shaw taking it up all the way. Oh, good move. John Shaw layup, good. And timeout TCA. John Shaw with a good steal off the Prestwood turnover. And TCA building a little bit of a comeback here. 33-21 the score. Full timeout taken by the Trojans. Once again, score 33-21 the score. Prestwood lead. 3:31 to play in the third quarter. We'll play some music. We'll be back with you once the timeout is over. Once again, the score 3:31 left to play third quarter. Prestwood 33, TCA 21. All right, we're back after the timeout. Prestwood ball, 33-21 the score, 3:30 to play, third quarter. Stevens bringing it up for Prestwood after two turnovers on the offensive side of the ball for the Lions. Stevens looking around, gets to McWilliams. Oh, and another turnover, stolen by TCA. Gavin Thornton going all the way, layup is good. TCA needs to get back on defense. Gavin Thornton, finally a basket from someone other than Will Compton, John Shaw. And here we go. 33-23, TCA building a comeback. That's 6 straight points for the Trojans. McWilliams thinks about a three, gives it to Stevens. Stevens dribbling, picks up his dribble, has to force a weird pass. McWilliams in the corner is trapped and passes it out. Stevens, spot up, three-pointer at the top. Wow. Somehow it gets a three-pointer to go, and that's 6 points for Stevens in the second half, and a big three-pointer for the Lions. 36-23 score. Thornton now with the ball. Thornton to Kaufman. Thinks about a three. He'll drive all the way in. Floater. Long. No good. And a foul on Will Compton. Kaufman struggling. Kaufman struggling from the floor. He was doing really well in warm-ups today. Unfortunate for him. He'll get it back soon. Stevens now on the other side of the ball for the Lions. 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Stevens to Boothby all the way down the corner. Oh, almost threw it out of bounds. Jackson Plumlee somehow caught that. Boothby to Stevens. Stevens dribbling around. And a travel. Brock Collingsworth traveled, and it's TCA ball. 1:45 left to play, third quarter. Stevens for Prestwood has 12 points for the Lions. He's been big for ending momentum shifters. John Shaw now with the ball on the post. Step back, spin, two-pointer. John Shaw, man, working his magic. Good basket for John Shaw. 1:30 to play. 36-25 the score. 11-point game. Jackson Plumlee now with the ball. He'll give to Stevens. Stevens dribbling. Picks up his dribble. Gets rid of it. Back to Plumlee. Knocked out by Gavin Thornton. 1:10 to play. Plumlee drives all the way into Boothby. Three in the corner. Long. No good. Rebound. Knocked around. And Stevens for Prestwood gets the rebound. Boothby now on the other side, and a charge. Will Compton taking the charge. Good idea from Will Compton, as Boothby had an open lane but just slammed into him. That's a turnover for Prestwood. It's TCA ball, 36-25, 55 seconds left to play, third quarter. Thornton will bring the ball up for the Trojans. Looking to make it a 9-point game. Thornton dribbling around. Wow. John Shaw fighting for the ball, is getting held all over the place. No foul called. Sam Norris now at the ball. Norris to Thornton. Thornton. Cross court to John Shaw. John Shaw in the corner. 34 to shoot. Gives it to Gavin Thornton. Thornton to Will Compton. Compton looking around. No one open. Finally gives it to John Shaw. John Shaw trapped up top. Gives it to Sam Norris. Open three-pointer. Good. Sam Norris. Yes, sir. 36-28 the score now. 8-point game. 10 seconds to play. TCA looking to make a stop here to go into the fourth quarter on a run. Stevens with the ball. 2 to shoot. 1 to shoot. Three-pointer in the corner. Air ball. No good. It'll go to the fourth quarter. TCA on a big run here. 36-28 the score. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Play some music. We'll be right back for you. TCA making a run. Hoping to keep it going in the fourth quarter. And we're back with the fourth quarter. And it will be TCA on a run looking to keep it going. Fourth quarter, 8 minutes to play in this final half. or final quarter, excuse me. It'll be Prestonwood ball. Boothby looking around, top of the key. TCA finished the third quarter on a 10-4 run. Lower the deficit to 8. Boothby looking around to Plumley. Plumley driving inside. Good defense from Brett Kaufman. Puts up a wild shot and a charge. Offensive foul, Jackson Plumley. And it will be TCA ball. Thank you, Parker Hadley, for listening in. Gavin Thornton bringing it up for the Trojans. 7.5 to play. Looking to add on to the comeback. Thornton working on Stevens. He'll give it to John Shaw. John Shaw driving all the way inside. Puts up a 2. It's good. John Shaw. Working on John Shaw. I'll give you his point total in just a second. It's a 6-point game. What was a 15-point game at once has now been lowered to 6. 7 minutes to play. Here we go. Nick Williams with the ball. Gives it to Stevens. Nick Williams thinks about a 3, doesn't take it. Dribbling around, gives it to Stevens. Dangerous pass, almost stolen. Nick Williams again. Driving inside, good defense. Brett Kaufman gives it to Stevens. Stevens, top of the key, looking around, wild. Gives it to number 10. No good. Number 10, Gabe Collins, tried to put up a shot. No good. Rebounded by TCA. Gavin Thornton looking to lower the deficit even more. Will Compton with the ball. Gives to Sam Norris. Sam Norris to Gavin Thornton. Thornton looks to gives to Brett Kaufman. Kaufman to Thornton again. Thornton driving inside. Will Compton puts up a layup. It's good. Will Compton with the layup. Timeout, Prestonwood. Will Compton, 10 points for him on the night. And TCA continuing the run. 36-32 the score. It's a 4-point game here at Prestonwood. 6:11 to play. Fourth quarter. If you're listening in and you have friends that aren't listening in or would like to listen in, and get them, invite them. Go to TCA Broadcasting to click on the link and be able to listen in. Got an exciting game for you here in this last 6 minutes to play. Fourth quarter. 36-32. TCA on a massive run right now. Looking to keep it going. Prestonwood timeout at the moment. John Shaw for the Trojans. Let's go and I'll tell you real fast. 17 points for the Trojans. Massive night for him. Will Compton with 10. Gavin Thornton, who's been huge offensively and defensively, only has 2 points, but man, he's been part of assists all night. And Sam Norris with a clutch 3 just a little bit ago. All bringing the score here, 36-32, 6:11 to play, fourth quarter. All right, after the Prestonwood timeout, Stevens will bring it up for the Lions. And here we go. 4-point game, Stevens with the ball, bring it up for the Lions. TCA crowd making some noise. Stevens thinks about a shot. Boothby now with the ball. Good defense, Sam Norris. Gives it back to Stevens, outside. To Nick Williams, back to Stevens. TCA trying to not let anything out inside. Stevens still dribbling. Gavin Thornton with the steal. Gavin Thornton, excellent defense. Here we go. A little smile from him as he's dribbling down the floor. Gets a screen from Sam Norris. Gavin Thornton gives it to Sam Norris. Sam Norris, bad decision. Stolen by Prestonwood. Oh, and another turnover. Brett Kaufman to Sam Norris. TCA needs to settle down. Brett Kaufman. Oh, bad pass and stolen by Prestonwood. And that ball is knocked away. Prestonwood with the steal. Prestonwood fast break. Jackson Plumley almost stuck. And it is Prestonwood ball. Wow. TCA trying to settle down. Been quite the transition between the two teams. There was 4 steals back and forth. 5:11 to play. Exciting, tense times here. 36-32 Prestonwood ball. It was knocked out by a Trojan. TCA getting a little bit excited here on this comeback. 5 minutes to play. Stevens with the ball for the Lions. Stevens dribble around. Gavin Thornton and a foul. The foul is on Gavin Thornton. It's all right, not a bad foul. Doesn't do any harm. And it'll be a throw in for the Lions. Stevens now with the ball again. Stevens gets a screen. Stevens dribbling in, has to pass it out to Boothby. Boothby, cross court to Hinckley, to Plumley, and Plumley loses it. John Shaw with the ball. Gives it to Gavin Thornton. Thornton, cross court to Brett Kaufman, And John Shaw, TCA, just trying to take their time, look for a shot. 4-point game. Thornton bringing it up top. Here we go. Thornton gives it to Compton. 4:30 to play. Sam Norris gives it to Gavin Thornton to John Shaw, top of the key. John Shaw dribbling around. Step back. Thinks about a three, doesn't take it. 4 minutes, 22 seconds to play. Here we go. Gavin Thornton with the ball. TCA trying to find a perfect setup. Thornton dribbling around all the way to the other side of the court. Thornton inside to John Shaw. John Shaw dribbling. Layup, long, no good, and rebound Prestwood. It's close. Put a little bit on it. John Shaw looking for a foul. Won't get it. Stevens now with the ball for Prestwood. 4 minutes to play. Stevens just chilling, not even worrying about anyone. TCA is not even coming up. He's just going to let it bounce. And he's just waiting. And here we go. Prestwood just trying to milk clock right here. And Brett Kaufman with a foul, as told by Coach Feemster. 36-32, 3:37. TCA with a couple of possessions, and they've turned it over and missed a shot. Coach Feemster calling for a timeout as Prestwood have the ball. It, I believe, is a full timeout. I believe. 36-32 the score. TCA takes a full timeout. We'll be back with you in just a second. Big game right here has gotten TCA on a massive run. Slow down just a little bit. 36-32 the score. We'll be back with you in just a second. All right, here we are. 3:37 to play. Prestwood 36, TCA 32. TCA looking to try and tie this game up and even take the lead potentially. 4-point game, 3:30 to play. Stevens driving all the way to the basket and an easy layup. Sinke Stevens took it all the way by himself. Made a layup. John Shaw, step back, three-pointer. Yes, sir! John Shaw, three-pointer. Says you can do that, I can do it too. John Shaw coming up clutch here. 38-35 the score. 3-point game. Stevens with the ball. TCA making a good trap. And timeout Prestwood. Good defense from TCA. Causing Prestwood to call a timeout. 38-35. I believe it's a 30-second timeout for Prestwood. It's a full timeout. So, it's a full timeout. We'll take some more. We'll take a little bit more of a break. 3:03 left to play. Fourth quarter, 38-35. Prestwood lead. We'll play some more music and we'll be back with you in just a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. 3:03 left to play. 38-35. Prestwood lead. Prestwood ball now after John Shaw made the three. Stevens with the ball for Prestwood. Trying to end the ferocious TCA comeback. TCA looking to trap. Sam Norris, good defense. McWilliams with the ball. McWilliams driving all the way, and it's a foul on the Trojans, I believe. Not a shooting foul. Foul is on 13, Will Compton. It is a shooting foul, apparently. Max McWilliams, 2:49 left to play. He'll have 2 shots at the line. McWilliams, 4 points on the night. First shot is good. 2 of those were on free throws. Now it is a 4-point game. 2:49 to play. 4-point game. 1 more free throw for McWilliams coming. Second free throw for McWilliams is good as well. 6 points on the night for McWilliams. 40-35, 5-point game. Gavin Thornton bring it up for TCA. Thornton working. Gives it to Sam Norris. To Will Compton. Outside Brett Kaufman. 3-pointer. Yeah. Brett Kaufman. 3-pointer. Brett Kaufman. First points of the game for him. And what a time. It is 40-38. 2:20 to play. Oh, and a wide open Keller Williams. But they decided to not go at it. Prestwood down on the free throw line. McWilliams thinks about a 3, doesn't take it. And gives it all the way back to Stevens. And foul. Foul is on Sam Norris. Still about 2 fouls left before PCA is in the bonus, so it's okay. It's a foul there. Lions ball, 2:08 to play, 40-38 the score. Prestwood throwing it in. They'll get it into Stevens, and Stevens runs all the way back to the end of the court, and we'll start to bring it up now. Stevens looked like he almost double dribbled there. Gives it to McWilliams. Down all the way. Oh, and it's blocked by Will Compton. Out of bounds. Prestonwood. TCA ball. Here we go. Minute 56 to play. And subs for Prestwood. Brock Hollingsworth out. Jackson Plumley in. Minute 56 to play. Prestwood 40, TCA 38. Here come the Trojans. Gavin Thornton with the ball. Looking to find someone open. Here we go. Gavin Thornton. He'll get it into Sam Norris. Norris back to Thornton. Minute 40 to play. Thornton to Compton. Compton to Sam. Sam, step back. Short. No good. Rebound Prestwood. McWilliams with the rebound. Oh, almost turned it over. Minute 25 left to play. Stevens with the ball. Stevens dribbling. Wild pass to Jackson Plumley. Somehow got it. Oh, and it's stolen by Gavin Thornton. Thornton dribbling all the way down. Goes. 40-40 the score. Gavin Thornton with the steal. 40-40. 1 minute left to play. Here we go. Stevens with the ball now for Prestonwood. And do they hold it for 1 minute? They might. They might. 52 seconds to play. 40-40 the score. Here we go. Gavin Thornton making Stevens try and do something. He'll give it up to McWilliams. McWilliams back to Stevens. 38 seconds. Prestwood not looking to do anything. Stevens just going to hold it. 30 seconds left. To McWilliams inside to number 32, and he'll give it back to Stevens. 28 seconds left. Prestwood going to hold it for the last shot and try and make it at a buzzer beater. Stevens with the ball. 20 seconds to play. TCA's fought hard. Stevens, 15 seconds. Here we go. 14, 13, 10 seconds. Stevens with the ball. He'll give it to McWilliams. 6 to shoot. 5 to shoot. Stevens needs to do something. Makes a move. Step back. Shot at the buzzer. No time. TCA coming up big. TCA Gavin Thornton, man of the hour at the second. For the second. With the steal and the layup. 40-40. We're going to go to overtime And due to overtime being a longer, I'm going to have to start a new broadcast. So we are going to start it. It's going to be a 4-minute overtime period. It'll be right here on the very next Twitter link. I'm going to post it right now. We'll be right back. It'll be overtime, 40-40. TCA with a massive comeback. Down by a lot at halftime, coming all the way back. I'm going to start the new link right now, so go join it, and we'll have you overtime. Prestonwood, TCA 40 apiece, 4 minutes to play. Here we go. Join the link right now, TCA Broadcasting.